Hey, good evening, everybody. Welcome to episode 5 of Plane Talk Live. My name is Steve, and I'm your host this evening. And it's good to have everybody on here tonight. And we're going to get into the show and here in just a moment. Just like to welcome, let's say hello to Yin, who's joining us. Thank you, Yin, for joining us this evening. And let's see, who else do we have? We have the Cats Meow. Hello. Hello, nice to have you with us this evening. All right. So we're going to get into this thing. We are going to bring our co-hosts in. We're going to bring in Michael and Sal.
Hi,
good evening, fellas. How you guys doing tonight?
Hello, I'm doing good.
Yeah, good. How you doing, Michael?
The chat is good too.
Good. All right. Well, let's get into this thing. So, we're going to start off with a little bit of news this week. A couple of things that were that kind of piqued my interest was first one was Starlux, the luxury airline out of Taiwan, I believe. I know they already have service to LAX, but in December they are going to start service to SFO. So I think that's a pretty cool deal there. What do you guys think about that one? Go ahead, Michael. You go first.
Starlux is an interesting airline. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I've been wanting to fly them. They seem interesting. I know it's not a budget airline, so I'd be open to flying them over there.
What do you think about it, Sal? What do you think about Starlux?
I think they're trying to compete with Emirates, with Qatar on the market. So they're not, like Michael said, they're not a budget airline. So I would like to try them out, just to say that I flew it once, just to see how the service is. But yeah, they have nice liveries too. It almost looks like an executive jet, like a business jet.
Yeah, I guess with the Lux at the end of Starlux, I guess that pretty much stands for luxury. And they're using the Airbus A350. I believe it's a 900. So that hopefully they can. Hopefully they'll be successful there at SFO and get people back and forth to Taipei. So, all right, the next piece of news has probably been kind of the big talk the past few days, and that is Hawaiian Airlines are going to put their Dreamliners in service starting in 2024. In April, they're going to start between Honolulu and San Francisco. And in May is going to be between Honolulu and LAX. Sal, what do you think about their Dreamliners, and what do you think about even just the way the plane looks?
I really like it. I saw some concepts online on how they would look. If they could do a special livery with all of it purple, they would look really nice. But the way it looks, I think it looks nice. It can look nice. Like that.
Yeah. What do you think, Michael?
I think it looks really nice. Dreamliner in general is an interesting aircraft. It looks good in pretty much every livery. I'm biased. I like the Air Tahiti, but I'll be honest, even in the United livery, it looks pretty good. It's just a beautiful airline in general, and it's top. It's modern. It's sleek. The Dash 9 seems to be more roomy, though, because I've flown on both the Dash 9 and the Dash 8. On American Dash 8 and then the United Dash 9. And the Dash 9 seems to be a little more roomy. So hopefully they go with the Dash 9.
Yeah. I was looking at the interior of the Dreamliners from Hawaii, the Hawaiian website. And oh my God, they look really, really nice.
Is there a business class on that? That's my question for a domestic flight. Is there going to be a business class for a domestic flight? It's like, 6-hour flight, right? 5.5?
Yeah. I don't even know. I don't know how long it is to Hawaii, but
I think it's 5.5.
But yeah, they have a business class.
Roughly 5.5.
The economy
should be nice.
Yep. I think that I have mixed feelings. I mean, even though I've never flown on a Dreamliner, I have mixed feelings on just the way the plane looks in general. Although the wing flex on those things are awesome, but I think the Hawaiian livery just looks so nice on that on that plane. I think it just really looks outstanding. I really like
Oh, yeah.
the looks of that plane. So I'm looking forward in April to going up to SFO and seeing one in person.
Yes, Hawaiian does have really good service. I flew them like when I first went to Maui when I was like 15 or 20 a while ago, and they were really good service. Definitely.
Yep. Hey there, John Gibson. Thanks for joining us tonight.
Hey, John.
Alrighty.
John.
So so we saw a couple of our viewers chimed in on what they. I think it's unanimous that this plane is it just looks great, and it's just going to be a great asset to Hawaiian. So yeah, awesome. So Sal, you were at SFO this past Sunday, and I think Tuesday you were at LAX. Is that correct?
Yes.
So tell us about any highlights from either one of those days when you were streaming.
Well, speaking of Hawaiian, you know how you just had a Hawaiian. The first Hawaiian flight that I have seen to SFO was this past Sunday. I don't know if they fly regularly, but I never catch them. This one, it was the A321 that came into SFO. It was like around 6 p.m. when it came in. So it was one of the planes that I was staying for because it was one of the nights too.
Uh-huh.
And then at LAX, I saw the Hello Kitty EVA Airways, the 777. That one was amazing because I have never seen the Hello Kitty one in person. I've seen it in pictures, and but seeing it in person, it's a nice plane. Even though like Guy Boeing was making fun of me at the end when he was like, "Sam loves Hello Kitty," but it was nice. Also stayed for some MD-11s.
Okay.
MD-11s can't go wrong with those. Those are nice and loud.
Well, those FedEx, right?
FedEx, yeah, like the FedEx MD-11s.
Yep. I tell you what, those FedEx MD-11s. Oakland is a hub for FedEx here on the West Coast, and pretty much every evening, all the FedEx flights that basically go like to Southern California or Phoenix, down into the Southwest. When those planes leave Oakland at night, they come right over my town, and like, especially when it's I can hear them, but especially when it's cloudy at night,
when it's cloudy,
you can really hear them, and you can hear them coming over. So I always know every night at 8:30, 9 o'clock is roughly about the first one, and then I'll hear them up until 2. Well, yeah, I'll hear them up for a couple hours, and then like 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, I'll hear their 767s coming out. But yeah, I'll hear those MD-11s in the late in the evening. So, and I tell you what, they sound pretty nice. So yeah,
they're nice. I don't know what it is with cloudy days, but you can hear the planes more when it's cloudy. I'll have to look it up. I'll have to look up why.
Yeah, I think the sound just kind of gets trapped between the clouds and maybe us down here on the ground. That's about the only thing I can really think of.
Sure.
But, yeah. John's saying echoes. Yeah.
It echoes?
Is it echoing?
Echoes. Oh, okay.
Sounds echoing or who?
No, I think John's talking about the planes echoing.
Oh, the planes echo. Sorry, I thought you were
Yeah. So, all right. So we're going to keep moving along here. We're going to go back in the archives. So each week we've been doing a segment with some of my old photography, and it seems like everybody's been enjoying that. So I appreciate
my favorite part.
So last week we focused on the Boeing 747. So tonight we are going to focus on my favorite plane, the Boeing 757. So I'm going to share about 7 or 8 photos with you guys and see if any of them have a little story. So we're going to start off. With probably my favorite 757 of all time. The one that I flew on, which was the first plane I ever flew on, was an American 757. Man, I really miss that old American shiny polish, aluminum, that shiny polished carbon or whatever they build
Those are
them out of.
beautiful.
Yep, and that was like 2004, 2005 at San Jose, and it was an afternoon, so I had nice afternoon sun on that. And
Question: how did
yeah,
you get such nice light? Were you on the west side of the? Were you like what do you say? How do you say it? Is it the north side or the west side? No.
so I was on the
Yeah.
south.
What side
I
of the
was on.
airport were you when you took this picture?
So I was on the southwest end of the airport.
Uh huh.
You would before they built. Well, now there's like a big fence around that area, but before the ground was built up next to the street
Uh huh.
at the corner of Airport and Coleman. It was built up,
Oh.
and the fence was lower, so we'd go walk out there and stand up there, and you had a clear view over the fence. And so
Yeah.
this was in the afternoon, early evening, when you had really good sun that was behind you, shining right down on the plane. So that's how I got
Oh.
good light.
I see where it is. This is by the In and Out, right?
Yep, right
I know
across the
that,
street.
yeah.
Right
Oh, okay.
across the
Yes,
street.
I know where it is.
And sadly, that spot is a lot different now.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah, here's another one on arrival. I don't think it's the same day, but just another one on arrival. They're at San Jose. And let's see. Oh, John Gibson. I want to see what John is saying. Never follow too close behind and below a 757. The wing creates a dangerous weight vortex. Oh,
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 damn.
oh wow.
I did not know that.
I did not know that either.
Crazy.
That kind of makes me think about the people that go to like St. Martin down there in the Caribbean.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
They get like right behind the planes when they depart, and they get blown into the water. I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm not that brave.
Dude, I wanted to do that just to go in there, hang on to the fence. That sounds like
I don't know
fun.
about getting right up on the fence, but yeah, maybe to the side or
Yeah,
something.
I would be. No, because then I mean, you're next to the fence, you can grab to the fence, but if you're not at the fence, you'll just get blown
I
out.
don't know if it's good to inhale all those fumes either.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
All
I would
right.
be. That's something that I would want to do.
Yeah, Sal, that doesn't surprise me that you'd want to do that. All right, here's the next one. This is an interesting one. Continental
Ooh,
at
nice.
LAX.
I remember those.
Ooh.
Yep. So, as we've been talking about lately, how much LAX has changed in the last 15 to 20 years. So, right below it, where you see all those planes parked and stuff, that's where the Westgates are now.
Oh, that's Westgate's. Oh, wow.
So,
Dude, those American Airlines, those liveries.
Wow, those little ones.
yep,
Did you see those?
the old American Eagle. Those were
What are those?
were those Brazilias? I can't.
Oh,
I
yeah,
think
the
those
little tin can plane.
yeah, those are the little tin can planes that would fly up and down the west coast of California.
Yeah. Wow.
Yep, and then you can see some old America West, probably A320s or 737s back there.
Two of those.
And then in the background, it looks like those might be some nice apartments or something. Man,
Are
I can
those
imagine,
the same apartments by the police station?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Embraer
Yeah,
120.
those are it. Yes.
Yep.
Oh, America
Yeah,
West.
that's it.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay, yeah, John said those are the EMB 120s. Yep, those are the old Brasilia 120s.
That's
Yeah.
All right, let's go to our next one at LAX. An old Delta in one of its older liveries.
nice.
Now, this is an
Looks like,
interesting
Aeroflot.
photo. You know what? It does look like Aeroflot. So
Yeah,
you might
actually.
you might be wondering about the location of this photo. Michael, where do you think
let's
this
see.
photo was taken from?
I think near Bath Bridge over there.
I know where.
It looks like the north side, sort of.
What do you think, Sal?
I think it's at the museum, at the Alex Flight Museum.
So yeah, so obviously this looks like a ramp photo, or out on the airfield. So yes, so this was in 2004. I believe it was July of 2004. They were having the Airliners International convention there at LAX, and part of that convention is they'll do local tours of like the local airport. So one of the tours was the museum, which you were just at, I think, a month or so ago, right?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
So part of this tour, those back doors that were in the museum, they opened them up, and they had like railing around it. They opened up where we could walk out and watch the planes, take pictures. So
Oh, that's cool.
that's where I got this
Wow.
nice,
That's
clean
really cool.
photo with no clutter in the foreground.
Man,
Not
So
not
very
now.
cool.
yeah, not now.
No.
All right, let's hit up another one.
Oh,
Another Delta in an
Oh,
old
wow.
livery.
I like this livery better. This looks more interesting.
Yeah, this one I think
The older one
might
before
be
them.
older than the last one.
Yeah, it's the older livery before them.
So this was LAX departing off of
Alvin,
off of the
hello.
25s, off of one of the 25s, and this was from Clutter's Park.
I like how the airlines is light blue and in contrast with the Delta part. It's interesting.
Uh-huh. Yep. All right, let's hit up our next one. This one you might like, Michael.
Oh, nice. No, I actually like the gray United livery better than the current one, to be honest. Because I
Yeah.
remember flying on a 747s with the gray livery.
Uh-huh.
I think this one makes more sense to United because it has the little U in the rudder.
The
Then
Clover, what do
the
they call it?
globe.
The U thing. Yeah.
So I think
Yep.
to United, I
Battleship
think
gray.
to me this makes more sense.
Yep.
But who am I?
Yeah, Alpha says Battleship gray. Yep.
Yep. And you know what? I had another United and I forgot to load it in the software.
Okay.
And
Okay.
it's kind of too late to get it now. Dang it. And it was a really, really interesting livery. All right, let's go to a couple more. Good old UPS landing at San Jose.
Nice.
Ooh.
And this was taken from the old long-term parking lot, which is, I believe, closed now or maybe employee parking.
Uh-huh.
And I was in the back of my friend's pickup truck, standing in the bed of his pickup truck, looking over the fence.
Nice. That's
And
a
this
great
was in the
Wow.
evening and just beautiful, beautiful early evening, late afternoon sun.
Man,
So
the camera must have been good, man. Some good quality photos.
you know what? Old DSLR, but my friend loaned me his really good Canon lens, which is really good glass.
Oh, it's the lens.
So,
Okay.
so the lens really
Yeah.
is what made the photo. And yeah, so let's go for one more. This is another UPS departing out of San Jose.
Did you get that on what's the website with the plane pictures?
Dude, this is an old school livery.
Yep.
Man,
no, these
cool.
are my pictures, Michael. What do you mean? Where did I get them from? These are
No,
mine.
you posted. I mean, did you post it on?
Oh yeah, I have all my photos are on jetphotos.net.
Jet Photos. That's the one. Yeah. Sorry, I couldn't.
But yeah, this is an older livery.
Yeah, it's cool.
But yeah, so yeah, a little trip down memory lane tonight with featuring the 757s,
cool.
and I want to hit up the chat real quick and say hello to a few people. Hey, look who's here, Mr. Gray Keepers. How you doing, sir? Glad you could join us. And let's see. Oh, Alvinor. Hello, Alvinor. Good to see you. Glad you can join us tonight. Sorry, I'm leaning to the side. Let's see. But yeah, a lot of really cool photos and that I have, and we'll see what we have next week. But I've been enjoying kind of doing this little from the archives series. So right on. Hey, so we're going to move to the next segment of our show. We finally have a special guest interview. I am so happy. Most of you has most likely have probably seen him in the Cali Plains stream and chat. He's one of the mods. Let's welcome RAIKO to the show.
Hey,
RAIKO, what's up, buddy?
Hello.
Hey, how's it going? We're good. How are you, RAIKO? We're glad to see you tonight.
Good.
So glad you're our very first guest. So we're glad you could be our first guest. So
awesome.
So I really wanted to get RAIKO on the show because RAIKO's new to plane spotting. He's new to plane spotting, and I wanted to just talk to him and just kind of see where he's at. How he got into plane spotting. So actually, that's my first question. How did you get into plane spotting?
Well, I heard from my brother that Cali Plains or Sal had a YouTube channel and that he would go plane spotting and go live sometimes. So So I went ahead and checked out Sal's channel, and then I asked him about it, and then eventually ended up joining him when he went live.
Uh huh. Now you and Sal are really good friends, right?
Yes.
Yep. You guys are old friends. So you've actually gone out with him to the airports. Which airports have you gone to with him?
I've been with him to SFO and to LAX, and we didn't technically. Actually, yeah, we did. We plane spotted in Fort Lauderdale.
That's right. You guys went to Fort Lauderdale trip, and we'll get to that in a little bit. Um, what? So, being new to plane spotting, what do you like the most about plane spotting? Now that you're kind of
Um,
getting into it, what really interests you and makes you really
well,
like it?
the different liveries, and I mean, I guess like I never realized that there's different like sizes, like shapes to the planes. I would normally just get in the plane and just sit down and be on my
Yeah,
way.
yeah, that's cool, man. And what planes have you flown on that maybe you can remember, or
Let me
airlines?
see
Planes
here.
or airlines? Yeah, either
I
one.
made a list here.
All
I've been
right.
on the Aeromexico 737, on the Interjet A320, the JetBlue A321, and then I was on the Delta A3121neo
Whoa!
and the
Wow!
United 757.
Wow! Very cool. And so, out of those, what do you think was your favorite one to fly on?
Out of the ones I've been on,
Yeah, out of the ones you've been on, which ones were, or which one or multiple ones were your favorite to fly on that you actually
um,
like
I
flying on?
like the I like the A321neo, the Delta, but I guess in a certain way I'm biased to also Interjet, the A320, just because it's a Mexican airline that no longer is in
Uh-huh.
existence.
Oh, okay. And the A321 Neo that you guys flew on to Fort Lauderdale, that was a fairly new plane. I think it was almost brand new, if I remember right.
Yeah, it was nice. So it was a nice
Now,
experience.
now, when you and Sal went on that trip, did you hit up any of the snacks that were in the galley that were available to the passengers? Because I know Sal said he went and raided the snacks. How about, did you raid the snacks too?
No, I mean I had the window seat, so it was a little bit harder for me to like get up and go raid the
Oh,
snacks.
okay. Oh man. Hey, John Gibson saying it got to get your butt on a 787 Dreamliner. Maybe you and Sal can go stream in Hawaii or something sometime. Who knows?
Maybe, yeah,
You never know with Crazy Sal.
yeah, that's true.
Hey, out of the airports that you've been spotting at with Sal, which one's your favorite?
Again, I mean I've been to like JFK. I've been to like in Texas. I've been to the airport in Texas, but I want to say it's Benito Juarez International Airport in Mexico City.
Oh,
I mean, maybe it's because I go there constantly, but I mean, I guess that one has my heart.
that one's has some special meaning to you. Right on, man. All right, I'm going to bring Sal and Michael back in and see if they have any questions for you.
All
Oh
right.
my gosh, Sal, you're noisy, but hey, you guys got any questions for RAIKO?
Is is Benito Juarez bigger than LAX, like size wise? I've never been, so I'm curious. Can you hear me?
You cut up a little bit. Like,
Oh, okay. Benito Juarez, is it bigger than LAX, like size wise?
at the moment, it just might be a little bit because they've been doing a lot of like remodeling and trying to make it bigger. So I mean, maybe now it's maybe a little bit bigger, but I know they were working on it constantly.
Okay, cool. And how about Fort Lauderdale? Like, is it? I've been to Miami before. Is it a pretty small airport or not? You know, compared to SFO or LAX?
Like Fort Lauderdale, you mean?
Yeah, is it a smaller airport? I know they're a hub from JetBlue, but
Um, I would say LAX is probably bigger. Yeah, I mean, it's not like small, but it's not like huge either. It's a decent size.
Gotcha.
How about you, Sal? Got any questions for Mr. RAIKO? The man, the myth, the legend, RAIKO?
Blessings.
Go for it, Sal.
Oh man. Okay. Do you have any of the special paints on the plane? Do you have any that you like the most?
Special livery.
Special liveries. You have any favorite livery?
I would have to say, of course, the all black New Zealand livery, and then Southwest, the Lone Star. I mean, because I guess I'm
Yeah.
biased against the Texans.
Texas.
Any other ones?
So far, those two are the ones that stand out the most to me.
Uh-huh.
I mean, probably more to come, but for right now, those two are my two top.
Yep. I have another question for you. If you can remember, how old were
Uh-huh.
you when you took your first flight on an airplane?
Realistically, that I mean, obviously, I can't remember, but I was probably like 5 years old.
Hmm.
But that I can remember, I've been flying since I was like 10, 11, and I mean, normally it's like a yearly thing to Mexico City.
Okay. All right. Anybody in the chat might have a question for RAIKO. I put this up a little bit ago. I'll put it back up from John Gibson. The Mexican government is going to have Benito Juarez International operated by the Mexican Navy. But
That I've heard of, I haven't heard anything in that regard. But I mean, maybe like I can ask around. I have
yeah,
a friend who works at the
yeah.
Benito Juarez.
Actually, Sal just actually answered that for us. He said that's already being done.
Oh,
Oh.
Yep. Now, um, isn't there a new airport being built in Mexico City, or
I
it's
think it's open
already
now. Just
open?
opened like last month, I
Do
think.
either you, RAIKO, or Sal know about that?
It's open, but what's the name
Mm.
though? I can't remember. I looked it up like
S-
2 years ago.
Sal, your mic's off. It's okay. You can leave it on. No worries.
No,
Leave it on.
sorry. It's because
Leave
you
it
said
on.
I was loud.
No. It's just a little static, but it's
Okay.
Oh,
it's
okay.
not. It's nothing you haven't heard from Clutter's Park on your ATC. So I'm just kidding. I'm just
I
messing with
don't
you. Go
know.
ahead.
Letter Spark is very
It's
tricky
very
sometimes. Like
spooky.
it's
Anyways, go ahead.
yes. Anywho, yes, they do already. I mean, no. The airport beneath where the Lupe Angeles is already open, and now
Okay.
and actually the Mexican government already made they got the voluntary um, relocation of all the cargo planes or cargo flights to the new airport. But I don't know. I about that. I well, the original airport was going to be almost next door to the current MEX airport.
Okay.
So that was right next to the city. So the new airport is out in a drive from the city when everybody is. And right now there's flights, but there's not like too many flights.
So so let me get this straight. So is the plan for the original airport to become cargo and the new airport to become mostly passenger, or vice versa?
I don't know what their plan is. I really don't know because originally their excuse for moving the cargo to the new airport was to free space for more passenger flights at MEX, Benito
Okay.
Juarez. So that was their plan for moving the all the cargo to NLU.
Okay.
Um, but yeah, well now they have cargo planes at the new airport.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Hey, maybe a question for both you, RAIKO and Sal. Any plans to go spotting in Mexico sometime?
I'd love to with Sal.
I just need monies.
Yeah.
Don't we
We'll wait
all?
on the monies too. Yeah.
Yeah, but
All
yes,
right, next year it is. Next year.
I would love to go.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, Mexico City would be fun. Maybe I don't know what's the deal with the new airport once they get flights. We'll see.
Mhm.
Not the new airport. I wouldn't spot there because I don't support it. Anywho,
Oh, okay. All right.
No,
Well,
that's fine.
they
Hey,
need to learn it.
you're free to share your opinion if you want. If not, then hey, Alvanor has a question. I don't know if maybe Reiko or Sal or even Michael can answer this. How's the
I have
spot
been
in
there.
Cancun?
I have been to Cancun.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice. Not.
They have a lot of international flights. A lot.
Yeah. But,
Like all the European flights. A lot. Pretty much every Canadian airline flies there. Um, everybody flies there from South America
yeah. But,
to Northern America and to Europe. Like everybody flies there. So
Wow.
it's a nice airport spot. The only thing since it's in the jungle, it's really hard
Oh
to find
wow.
to go unless you're in the airport property. Then it's really hard to spot from anywhere on the outside.
Okay, so is the airport kind of far from like the tourist places, like where the resorts are and that kind of
It's
location?
not really. It's just that there's trees all around the airport, so
Okay.
and there's no high buildings or anything around it. So there's no way to see it unless you're inside the airport.
Okay. Reiko, you ever been to Cancun?
No, not yet.
Not
I
yet.
go more into like Guerrero. I've been to like Jalisco.
How about you, Michael?
yeah,
Michael,
no, I've been to Cancun. I've been to Culiacan. That's a small airport, man. One runway. I flew from Tijuana, Volaris, which is whatever, a couple times, but it's like a 2-hour flight. It's one runway and it's just Volaris, and I think, oh man, what's the other one called? The other budget, oh man, I'm forgetting the name right now. Viva and Volaris fly there from Tijuana. Yeah, Tijuana's a bigger airport. You'd be surprised. And then Culiacan's just a little like strip. It's kind of cool coming in because there's like some random mountains next to there, and then you also kind of near the beach. You can see like almost down towards the coast. It's interesting.
before we get to John's question about Sinaloa, Tijuana,
Sinaloa.
Tijuana, Sal, didn't you say there's some interesting aircraft that's been parked there for a while?
Oh yeah, well I didn't think that was a homework, huh? Yeah, it's a 747. It's a hold on, let me find out which one. Give me a minute.
Okay. We'll get to your question right after, John.
But yeah, Culiacan's in Sinaloa. Yeah.
It's the global piece 747. It is. Let me see registration. Hold on, let me see the model. It's a little tiny one.
Oh, is it the SP?
Yes.
Oh, there were not very many of those manufactured.
Yes.
Somebody's calling you guys. John, I like that, and it's so drug runner aircraft.
Yeah,
man, you never know, man.
More in the jungle, though, probably, but yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if you can see it.
They more use those roads over there.
There you go.
Oh,
kind of.
Let's see something. Let's see.
Oh wow,
little piece. It's a little plane.
That's a Tijuana.
Yeah, that's
yes,
SP.
Part of PJ.
Nice.
Yeah, that's the SP.
It's been there for a while.
So I remember a while back.
At least 10 years, I would say.
Wow, it's been parked for 10 years.
Yeah. I didn't see that. Where is it? It's outside the airport?
It's next to a big hangar.
Okay. Well, I missed it, I guess.
Almost by the beginning of the runway.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll have to look for it next time.
Yeah.
Yep. All right. Cool. Hey, Reiko, you want to stick around and do a little flight tracking with us?
All right.
Yeah. So we're gonna do a little flight tracking tonight, and these guys, well, at least, Sal and Michael usually ahead of time tell me the aircraft they want to track, but they didn't. But I understand life gets busy. But I have an aircraft I want to track, so let's
No, I have one.
get a Flight Radar 24 open. I'd like to thank the fine people at Flight Radar for letting us do some flight tracking with their software. So I've got one right here. Give me a moment here.
I know where everyone is. They're all watching football right now.
Yeah, that's all right.
It's opening day
Hey,
of NFL.
here's what I always say. We might not be the original flight tracking channel, but we're the funnest.
That's right.
So, all right. So
No, actually, I had the idea first. I have since
true.
January.
You had this idea almost a year ago, and
Since
we were
January.
talking
Yeah,
about
you
it.
did actually.
And
Yeah.
then when I talked about doing this show, you said, "Hey, why don't you make that a part of your show?" And I was like,
Yes,
"Okay, I will."
because I asked Flight Radar for permission to use them since like January, but I never did anything with it. I just asked for permission because that was one of the plans what I wanted to do.
So cool.
So
Yep,
yes,
and then
even though we didn't do it, we had the idea. It was all of us.
right, and then you were able to transfer that permission over to me.
Yes.
So, all right, so we're gonna let me see. Oh, there we go. So
Yeah.
we're gonna start with the first plane of the evening, and this is gonna be the Condor blue stripy guy.
Gummy worm.
Oh my God! No way. That's the new one, right?
Yes,
Yes.
it is.
Oh, okay.
So it left Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada about almost 2 hours ago, and it's headed to Frankfurt. Let's see where it's at right now. It is over Canada. It's over Manitoba,
Nice.
and they have another 7 hours and 20 minutes. So I was kind of looking for something interesting because whenever we do flight tracking, I always kind of like to stay with like U.S. domestic carriers. But I thought, I'm gonna do something a little different. So earlier before the show came on, I was just kind of clicking around on Flight Radar and found this flight, and I thought, this will be interesting. So yeah, so that's where the blue gummy worm Condor is headed tonight.
All right, I got one for you, Steve.
All right.
Okay.
Let's go.
So Qatar, this is the World Cup livery. I saw this in Dallas when I was going on the way to Virginia. It's
All right,
QR237.
QR237. Ooh, it's going from Doha to Istanbul. Oh my goodness! Wow, where is it? Oh,
It's
we
in
caught this,
somewhere
Michael. We caught this just in time. It's going to land in 23 minutes.
Yeah, I
so
have
it
to check
is.
right now to
way.
see if it's still in the air.
Yep.
Yeah.
So it looks like if you could see my mouse, well, you can. Yeah, you can see my mouse pointer. Looks like it's probably going to kind of do a loop and come down into Istanbul.
It's going into some storm, it looks like.
Oh.
There's been bad storms in Greece right now. That's what my parents were telling me. It's been
Oh wow.
thunderstorms, and it's just been flooding everywhere. It's pretty bad.
Uh-huh. But yeah, it's already on its descent.
It's 30,000.
Wow, that's a very cool livery. I've never seen that one before.
It's really cool. I was on the train, and we were transferring terminals, and the train goes like kind of like around. And on the outside part where there's no terminal, I was like, "Oh, look at that Qatar! Like, what is that? It's got red on it." And I looked closely, and I looked on Flight Radar real quick, and I'm like, "Oh, that's the World Cup livery! Like, pretty cool."
Wow, awesome. RAIKO or Sal, you guys have a flight, and then
And I think it was a Dreamliner I saw there.
and then we'll see if our viewers have a
I
flight they
think
want
Yin
to.
has a plane before me. Hold on. Yin is
Oh,
ready.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I got it. Ian, CX872. Let me hit it up. CX872.
Right.
Ooh,
Cool.
there we go. Oh,
Yeah.
all right, Ian, let's go. So, Cathay Pacific, 777-300ER from Hong Kong to SFO. It is out over the Pacific somewhere. Let's kind of back out a little bit. There it is right there. It's got another 3.5 hours to SFO. You know, it's kind of interesting. As I kind of backed out a little bit, you could see kind of like the flight patterns going into different areas of going into Asia and coming back into the continental U.S. It's really cool, just kind of seeing how they all have similar flight patterns. I think it was today, Sal. You had mentioned that, was it Hawaiian going from Phoenix to Honolulu had a little bit of a different route.
Oh yes.
And I was telling you how they either like Phoenix or Southern Cal, if there's a Hawaiian flight, most of the time they'll come up north up the coast of California, and then they'll head back out over and get in line and just kind of go with the flight pattern down to the Hawaiian Islands.
I see this giant line.
What I thought about this one was that it went all the flight route, the flight plan was all the way to San Francisco, from Phoenix to San Francisco, then down to the islands.
Yep.
That was weird.
Yeah, and I kind of noticed that a while back because obviously I was away from plane spotting for quite a few years. But real quick, John Gibson says Palmdale's Plant 42 at Palmdale Airport, which is in, I guess you could say, Southern California, has some very interesting planes coming and going. Now, yeah, John, are those planes discoverable on like Flight Radar or any of the tracking sites? If you can let us know, that'd be cool because I might.
I found a plane.
Oh, you found a plane. All right, let's go.
Yes. No, sorry. UAE 366.
Ooh, Emirates. Here we go. Ooh, oh, Journey to the Future.
Yes.
With the big creepy eye. So this one's going from Dubai to Taipei, and they still got a little over 5 hours. And I wonder if our friend Sebastian's on that flight, who works for Emirates.
I have no idea.
He works with our cabin crew on the A380,
yeah.
And we met him at SFO a little over a month ago. Super cool guy. I'd actually like to get him for an interview sometime.
That'd be cool.
Dude,
so
I think one of those A380s down there might be Qatar's.
Okay.
One of those A380s down there, but right below the.
Oh, I see. Yeah. Right there, yeah. So they're flying over. They're flying over India right now. Yeah. This one right here.
No, there's another one down there. Like there's one more by the playback.
Straight down.
That's Qatar.
Okay, yeah, so we got another Emirates going to Thailand. Here we go.
There you go.
Yeah, that's the one. That's the one.
Doha to Bangkok as well. So they're in competition with this guy.
Jeez.
Man, they still got a little over 3 hours, and actually, it's not bad. It looks like it's about a 6.5 hour flight from Doha to Thailand.
Yeah, it's actually not that bad.
Yep. But getting back to, let's see what was this.
So if you went to, like, let's say you went to Taipei or Thailand, which one would you go? Would you go to the European, like, or the, let's say, the Middle Eastern, get a connection there, or would you fly toward like a Pacific, Asian airline?
Asian airline.
I would probably take an Asian airline and probably try to take like Singapore.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Singapore's nice.
Yep. But that's too rich for my blood. But if I were to go like to Thailand or something, yeah, I would definitely take Singapore.
Singapore.
All right. Let's see. How about you, RAIKO? You have a flight or a plane you might want us to
there's one. I mean, I'm not sure if it's going to depart or not, but it's SV42.
Ooh, Saudia.
Oh, nice.
Ooh, the Saudi.
No, it's Saudi, not Saudi. Yeah, it looks like it's not. Well, let's see what we get right here.
8:40 p.m. It says.
Oh yeah, that's the flight between LAX and Jeddah, or Jeddah and LAX.
Well, yeah. Supposedly, it's scheduled to depart tonight at 8:40 p.m. from LAX.
Okay. Yep. So we're a little bit away, but let's see. Oh, here's the plane that they're using, the aircraft. We could see the aircraft right here. Oh, special livery. The EPRI livery. Wow, that's a cool
Exactly.
livery.
I like that one.
Yep.
Yeah, it caught my
I
eye.
don't see it.
Oh, I'm sorry. Hold on. Wrong screen.
I was
Hold
like,
on 1
where
second.
are you? What are you doing here?
I'm sorry. I got to get used to screen sharing. Hold on.
Yeah,
There we
I
go.
was like,
Sorry
what are you
about that,
looking at?
everybody. There you go. That should be it now.
There we go.
Oh yes.
Yeah, the E Grand
Yep.
Prix. I've seen that at LAX a couple times.
Oh yeah.
I think I've seen it on one of the live streams before, but
We
yeah,
saw it
definitely.
sell once, I think.
But definitely, let's be correct about it. It's Saudia, not Saudi.
Yeah.
Okay,
Saudia.
Saudia.
John,
Very nice aircraft, RAIKO. Very nice aircraft. You
John, the
picked this evening.
Skunk Works plant. My friend just started working there like a month ago at the Palmdale Lockheed.
Uh-huh. All right, Alvanor, you want to see LH451? All right, let's get back to that screen.
Lufthansa. I know that code. Flown them so many times.
Yep.
LH.
All right, let's go to LH451. Are we okay? We back? Ooh, LAX to Frankfurt. Let's show on the map. Ooh, A340 with the hair dryers. It has just departed. It's right off the coast.
Oh wow!
Just departed.
Let me go back to LAX.
A340 300 with the hair dryers.
Sure.
That's a nice catch right there.
You know which one I want to see again really bad? The PAL the Love Bus sticker.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I like the Love Bus.
Is that it? Oh, it's a 350. I was just going to ask if it was a 350 or 777.
350-900, I think. Right?
Uh-huh.
Sal, is it 1,000 or 900? Probably 900.
It looked big. I think maybe the 1,000.
Okay.
Hold on. Oh, 900.
Oh, it's 900. Oh, I was right.
900, yeah.
I had a feeling. There's only a few thousands that come in. Qatar and what's the other one? What's the other 350-1000 that comes in the LAX besides Qatar?
Oh, British.
Yes, British. There you go.
Mm-hmm.
British. Is there a third? Is there another one, or is there just two? I can't remember. I don't know LAX is quite as well as you guys.
British, they do the 777 once a day, right? And 350.
What I know Qatar for sure. I just don't know.
Yeah, British brings in the 1,000 as well.
Yeah.
It's not that common though. The 777 comes more, I think.
Yep. Yes. All right. Well, man, I think.
Whoa, it's making a right turn. That's weird.
Oh yeah, let's watch it first. Yeah.
It's going north. It's coming my way.
What the heck? That's unusual. It usually goes left. Always. That's really weird.
Whenever it goes north, it comes
over your town.
Over my town.
It's not coming by me. So
Sal's going to be running out the door in a little bit to see if he can see it. In the night
I'll just see it because it's really hard to. It's going to be hard to take a picture in the dark.
So at least you can see the lights though and everything.
I can see the lights, yeah. And those, I think I can hear them too, like a little more than the 737.
It really goes straight up like that?
What's that, Michael?
It's not exactly angling towards Sal, but yeah, I mean, it might go up that way.
It is, watch.
If it turns a little bit, yeah.
Yep, we probably won't stay that long. It's going to be a while to your part of the state.
Probably 30 more minutes. You guys want to stay?
Oh, the other day the other day, what did I see the other day?
Hey, there's a 747 coming into LAX.
All right, where is it at?
I saw the special Kalita, dude, the other day.
Oh, it's Connie.
It's Connie.
Yeah, so I was at what's it called? The Proud Bird, and I saw the Kalita with the 50-year special edition logo on it. Let me see if that's flying right now. Let's check.
Yeah, Connie.
Nice. Let's try something. I want to see the 3D view.
Yeah, let's check that out.
Let's see if it works.
For landing, probably, but
Oh, it's dark.
Why is
What's
it
going
dark?
on here?
Oh, so the ghost planes are Kalita
Maybe.
sometimes?
Oh,
Oh,
there we
you
go. It's just a generic. Oh,
go.
Okay.
Ooh,
there we go. That's kind of cool.
ooh, dude, that's cool.
I like that.
I like it, Picasso.
Picasso.
Yeah,
That's Picasso.
Yeah, I've only messed with the
you know
3D
that, you
a
know
few
that,
times.
you know the meme.
The what?
The English one.
I'll send you the meme like where this guy is like, "What is this?"
Uh huh.
And
Okay,
somebody
yeah,
says like,
you can send it to me. Oh,
"Yeah."
Alvanor, yes. Virgin Atlantic also operates the A350
Oh,
1000.
Oh,
that's the other one I was missing. There
That's
was
the
one
other
I
one.
was
So
missing,
there's
dude. I couldn't think of it.
three.
Yeah.
So there's actually
There
three.
you go.
There
All right.
might even be more. Who knows? I don't know. Thank you for that tidbit
thank
of
you,
information
Eleanor.
there.
I like this view, man. It's cool.
Like I
Yeah, it's
should
kind
know,
of
huh?
cool. Yep, it's pretty cool.
I like it. I like this view.
Yep.
Speaking of the British, it's coming into LAX in a few minutes here. The
And
777.
right now, oh, it's going over the. I don't know what freeway that is.
The
Um,
557 and the 60.
I don't know. Hold on. Let me pull up
no,
my flight radar and I'll let you know.
The 710. You're talking about
710, 710.
Kalita's going over 710.
710.
Yes, sir.
Yes, it is.
I like how you can kind of mess with the angle, and
Right now over south, over Westgate.
it's kind of cool.
Hey, there's a spirit from Fort Lauderdale
Oh,
right ahead, right in front of this plane.
Oh, is
we need
there?
to recommend the Flight Radar
There we go.
to do
Let's see
special
that.
liveries. So we can track special liveries only. That would be cool. You don't have to click through all of
My
them.
friend, I have a friend, plane spotter, who I don't know what software he uses. I know it's what is it called? I don't know what software he uses, but he uses a software that you can see the planes like this, but you can actually see the liveries. Like you can see what's
Oh,
going on, what's coming in and out in
whoa,
real time.
wow.
It's just I have to ask him what it is, and
Yeah,
maybe we can use it.
yeah.
That'd be cool.
I remember you telling me about. Yeah. Wow. Well, I think it's time to end this show.
All right.
Man, it's been a good one.
I think
Time
you forgot a
flies when you're
segment, though.
Time flies, pun intended, when you're having fun.
I think you're supposed to ask us about our trips that are coming up.
Oh, yes. I'm sorry, Michael. So let's start with you. RAIKO, any trips coming up?
For me, I'll be going to Guerrero in January, possibly.
All right. What, you flying?
Yes, from
What do you get
Tijuana,
Nice.
from T? Okay. What airline?
Aero Mexico.
All right. Sal,
The Guerrero? Nice.
anything coming up, Sal?
No trips. Sorry.
No trips.
Mexico
How about
sitting
you,
next here
Michael?
with us.
How about you, Michael?
Yeah, I'm going to the Formula One in Austin. I'm going to go to the qualifying. I think it's October 20th. So I'm flying Southwest there from LAX. So cross my fingers to get a special livery. And then on the way back, the 737-800 American, which I flew back from Norfolk, Virginia to Dallas, and on the way to also. Yeah,
Cool. Gonna go see some slow cars with F1.
that's right. Yeah,
I know. I'm a drag racer.
yeah, they're not as
I always-
fast. They only
I
go
always have to
210.
Yeah, but no, that's got no. I'm just messing with you. I would, if I had the opportunity to go see F1, I would
They're
go check
doing
it
it
out.
in Vegas this year in November. I was watching a video yesterday. They said the max speed they're going to reach is like 210 miles an hour on the straightaway. It's going to go by
Wow.
Paris and all those hotels.
Is
Pretty crazy.
is a straightaway going to be the Strip?
Yes, it's actually on the strip. It's like a mile and a half or something. Yeah, it goes around by the convention center and around, and then it goes onto the strip. They are using half of the street. Like there's palm trees in the middle. They're using one half of the two halves.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah, it's 50 laps supposedly. Yep,
Dang.
pretty cool. It's gonna be on a Saturday though, which is odd. They're always on Sunday usually.
Yep.
Hey, that's better for us.
Right, right.
Because we
Yep.
can watch it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep. As far as myself, I haven't flown in ages, and I don't know when. Hopefully in the spring.
So,
Got a Sal and Michael. We've been talking about going to Texas in the spring. Maybe RAIKO can tag along with us too.
yeah, I think the loves Texas.
We're talking about going to
Yeah.
Austin and San Antonio for about 4 or 5 days, maybe
Yes, sir.
in the spring, maybe in April. So as far as flying, that's kind of what I'm kind of hoping for. Other than that, got a road trip planned for next month. Hopefully, we'll see. Go visit family. But yeah, that's about it for me.
All right.
Yep. Oh,
Oh, yeah, the
Alvinor.
Haunted Beach Air Show. That's next month. I forgot about that.
Oh, wow.
That thing's fun, supposedly. I haven't been to that one, but I've been to Edwards back in the day. Edwards is fun, but I want to go. Huntington Beach is cool, but you just got to get there really early.
Wow.
Get tracks.
Yep. Sal, any plans of Fleet Week in San Francisco next month?
Yeah,
I'm sorry to disappoint.
yeah, sorry.
I love my equipment too much.
You love your what?
My equipment.
Yeah. I'll tell you, I've never been there, but I have other spotter friends in the area because I'm from the San Francisco Bay Area.
Mhm.
Fleet Week gets very packed with people.
Yes.
It can get pretty crazy from what I understand. So
Never been to Miramar either.
I've been on non-fleet weeks up to Pier 39, and I know how crazy it is.
Yeah.
So I really don't think that I could get any parking close enough, and then walking with all my stuff. So I don't know. I'd rather be safe than sorry.
Sal, you should do Miramar.
Miramar?
Yeah, it's in San Diego though. It's farther
you know
than
what,
it.
Sal? I know of an air show. I'll talk to you offline about it. Maybe we can contact those people and see if we can get you in on that to do a live stream.
Yeah,
But I don't want to give it away because yeah, I have my reasons.
Fair.
All right.
All righty. Well, it's a good show, man, and I'd like to thank Michael, Sal, and our special guest RAIKO,
Yes,
and
sir.
thank everybody that joined us tonight, that were watching and in the chat. Really appreciate you all joining us tonight, and be on the lookout for next week's show. It might be a little different, so it might be on a different day. That's still in the planning stages because I have to make sure it doesn't interfere with my job. I actually have a day job, and I'm working next Saturday. But I think we can. Oh, I just gave the day. Oh my gosh! All right. So since I freaking blew it, we're thinking about next. So we've been talking about doing a show next Saturday, September 16th at 9 a.m. Pacific, which is the same as LAX time, doing a 1-hour show. So be on the lookout. If we're not able to do it, then we'll be at our regular time on Thursday. But I'm pretty sure we're going to do the Saturday the 16th show in the morning, and try that out, see how it goes, and hopefully we can reach more people to join us and just have a good time talking about planes. All right, well, that's it.
Yell at me.
All right. All right, well, thank you, everybody. Once again, RAIKO, Sal, Michael, everybody that was viewing, John, Alvinor, and Yin was here, Greg was here. I'm sure there was a few others that I may have forgotten. Appreciate you all for viewing, and we are out of here. Good night.
Good night, guys.